Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before I begin my speech, let me briefly introduce myself. My name is Aishah KAMARUZAMAN and my student ID is 9204240453520001. I am currently pursuing a Bachelor of Manufacturing Management with Honours at OUMH1303 MELAKA Learning Centre. In this semester, I am taking the OUMH1303 English for Oral Communication course. Today, I will be delivering a demonstration speech entitled Practical Ways to Survive During an Economic Crisis. Nowadays, conversation about rising prices, expensive groceries, and financial stress has become very common. Perhaps some of us have experienced moments when our salaries arrive, but somehow disappear much faster than expected. The truth is that surviving an economic crisis is not about how much money we earn. It is about how we manage the money we already have and how prepared we are for unexpected situations. During this presentation, I will share 6 practical strategies that anyone can apply, whether you are a student, a working adult, or supporting a family. Hopefully, by the end of this presentation, each of us will discover one small change that can create a big difference in our financial future. So, let's get started. Let's picture a situation that may sound very familiar. It is payday. Your salary has just been credited into your bank account and you feel relieved because you have finally received your hard-earned income. Then, life happened. You buy groceries, you fill up your petrol tank, and you pay your utility bills and settle your monthly commitment. A few days later, you open your banking application again. Suddenly, the balance looked much smaller than expected. At that moment, a question often comes to mind. Where did all my money go? If you have experienced this before, you are certainly not alone. Many people are facing the same challenge. Fortunately, there are practical ways to improve our financial habits. Before discussing the solution, let's first understand what is happening around us. One factor that affects almost everyone is inflation. In simple terms, inflation means that the prices of goods and services increase over time. As prices rise, the value of our money gradually decreases. Take a plate of nasi goreng as an example. A few years ago, it might have cost 6 ringgit. Today, it might could easily cost 9 ringgit or even 10 ringgit. The same things happen when we go grocery shopping. 100 ringgit no longer buy as many items as it used to. When we look at the inflation graph from 2020 to 2026, we can see that inflation has fluctuated over the years. However, the overall cost of living has become more expensive. This explains why many people feel that their income is no longer sufficient. Even though we cannot control inflation, we can certainly control our financial habits. That is where the practical strategies can help us. Tips number 1. Start by knowing where your money goes. The first step is surprisingly simple. Pay attention to your spending habits. Many people believe they do not earn enough money, but they have never actually tracked their expenses. For the next 7 days, try recording every single purchase no matter how small it may seem. Perhaps 15 ringgit for coffee, 10 ringgit for delivery, 20 ringgit for online shopping. Individually, this amount may not seem significant. However, repeated spending can slowly drain our finances without us realizing it. For example, buying a 15 coffee every working day could eventually cost 3,600 ringgit in a year. Sometimes, the bigger financial leaks are hidden in our daily routine. Once we become aware of them, we can start making a better decision. Tips number 2. Give every ringgit a purpose. After understanding your spending pattern, the next step is to organize your money wisely. One useful method is the 50-30-20 budgeting rule. Think of it as creating a simple financial roadmap. Allocate 50% for essential needs, 30% for personal wants, 20% for saving and debt repayment. Imagine a fresh graduate earning 3,000 ringgit every month. 1,500 ringgit would cover necessities such as rent, food, transportation, and utility bills. 900 ringgit would be used for leisure activities. The remaining 600 ringgit would be dedicated to savings and debt repayment. Having a budget does not mean giving up the things we enjoy. Instead, it allows us to enjoy life responsibly without feeling guilty about spending. Tips number 3. Pause before you purchase. We live in a world where shopping is only one click away. Promotion appear everywhere, flash sales through agency. Sometimes we buy things simply because they are discounted. Picture yourself scrolling to your phone at night. You see a smartwatch priced at 300 ringgit accompanied by a message saying limited time offer. Immediately you feel tempted. Rather than buying it instantly, give yourself 24 hours. After one day, ask yourself, will this purchase improve my life? Or is it just a temporary desire? Very often, the assignment fails away. These small habits can prevent unnecessary spending and protect our finance in the long run. Tips number 4. Prepare for unexpected situation. Life can change without warning. A medical emergency, a car repair, or an unexpected loss of income can happen at any time. This is why putting an emergency fund is extremely important. The good news is that you do not have to save large amount immediately. Even 10 ringgit a day can eventually grow into 3,600 ringgit in 1 year. Besides emergency saving, it is also wise to think about long-term financial security. Some people choose to save in gold, while others prefer retirement saving plan or low-risk investment. There is no single perfect option. The key is to start early and remain consistent. Financial security is often built little by little over time. Tips number 5. Do not depend on only one source of income. Now, let's consider another situation. What would happen if your main source of income suddenly disappeared tomorrow? For many people, that possibility can be worried. This is why having an additional source of income can be beneficial. Nowadays, there are many options available. You could tutor students online, sell products on social media, offer freelance services, or even turn a hobby into a business. An extra 300 ringgit every month may seem small, but over 1 year it becomes 3,600 ringgit. Small efforts, when done consistently, can create a valuable financial cushion during difficult times. Tips number 6. Invest in the one thing nobody can take away. Finally, let's talk about one of the most important investment we can make. That investment is ourselves. Money can be lost, jobs may change, economic condition can fluctuate. However, knowledge and skill will always stay with us. Spend time learning something new. Take online courses, improve your communication skills, develop digital skills. For example, learning artificial intelligence tools, Microsoft Excel on digital marketing can increase your value in today's workplace. The more capable we become, the more opportunities we create for ourselves in the future. As we come to the end of this presentation, one message becomes very clear. Surviving an economic crisis is not about becoming rich overnight. It is about being prepared. Today, we explore 6 practical strategies. Track your spending, create a realistic budget, avoid impulsive purchases, build emergency saving, develop additional income streams, and invest in yourself. Before I conclude, I would like to give you one final thought. If you could imagine just one financial habit starting today, which one would it be? Sometimes, small actions lead to life-changing results. We may not be able to control the economy, but we can certainly control the choices we make every day. Those choices will shape our financial future. Thank you for your attention. I am Siti Aishah binti KAMARUZAMAN from Open University Malaysia Melaka. Stay resilient, stay financially wise, and continue building a stronger future for yourself.